Hi everyone. We often talk about our health only when we feel bad, but ability or knowing how to talk about our condition, whether we are recovering or just feeling a bit tired, is key to natural English. Today I would like to give you three phrases, three bullets to help you talk about how you feel, to describe your inner state much easier and more natural. Welcome to English Bullet, the channel where we fire up your day with practical English and powerful motivation for your business and for your life. Having used English in business for almost 30 years, I am here to share what I've learned. Let's get started. First phrase, the first bullet, is the sentence to feel under the weather. It's used to describe not a serious injury or some serious condition. It's the situation when you feel, we all know it, sometimes a little bit tired, a little bit anxious, just we are not just ourselves on this day. It's perfect when you want to explain to somebody why you want to miss some social event or missing some celebration that you were invited to. You can use it in different situations. For instance, when you don't feel very well, you feel a bit under the weather. You call your boss and say, "Hello, I think I'm going to stay home tonight. I feel a bit under the weather," which means I'm not very ill, but I just don't feel like going to the office today. Or, "I met her today in the morning at the cafeteria and she looked a little bit under the weather. So I told her to take a break and go home." So it means that I've noted that someone was not feeling, not looking good, not feeling good, not in the best state, in the best condition. And I ask him to go home and recover. So to feel under the weather.
I think I'll stay home tonight. I'm feeling a bit under the weather.
Another bullet, another expression, very nice one. To be back on one's feet, which means to recover after an illness or some injury. It implies successful recovery. You can use this to update your friends when they ask you how do you feel. When you stay at home, they call you and ask how do you do, and you may say, "I'm gonna be back on my feet in no time. I'm feeling better." So, and you can also use it to encourage someone who is currently sick. "Don't worry, you're going to be back on your feet in no time." So, you can use it in nice sentences, of course. For instance, um, "It took me a week to get over a flu, but finally I'm back on my feet," which means that finally I'm well again. Or, or "You were out of the office for a while because you were ill, then you get back and you can see your colleagues smiling and saying, 'We are glad to see you back on your feet and back in the office.'" So be back on your feet. It means to be better, recover, be back on one's feet.
Don't know about it.
We're so glad to see you back on your feet and back in the office.
And the third bullet, the third sentence, to stay in shape. It means to stay healthy and in good condition, thanks to physical exercises and a good diet. It can be used to talk about your hobbies, your gym exercises, or a daily routine. For instance, "I'm trying to go for a walk or to run 5 times a week to stay in shape," which means to be well, to stay in a good condition. Or, "It's harder for me to stay in shape now that I have a desk job," which means that I'm sitting for few hours at least a day. So I'm not doing a lot of physical effort and it's hard to stay in shape, which means it's hard to keep my weight. To stay in shape.
It's getting harder to keep in shape now that I have a desk job.
To sum up the three bullets we had today, we talk about feeling under the weather for minor illnesses or just not feeling very well. to be back on one's feet, to talk about successful recovery, and to stay in shape, to talk about healthy lifestyle. So, do your best to stay in shape. If you sometimes feel a bit under the weather, try to be back on your feet as soon as possible. Remember, your health is the foundation for everything you do in life, including learning English, of course. But give yourself some time off if you feel a bit under the weather. But celebrate the days when you feel strong. You are capable of amazing things. And in case you feel a bit under the weather, be back on your feet in no time and go for it. Have a good one. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you found something interesting for yourself. So, stay in shape. Share this video with your family and friends. Subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for more. Have a good one.